Remember to stay healthy, be well, and kill Yoda. That's what we need to do. Here on and off the Sandwichard experience. Hey! Congrats. Now, you can relax with some Sandwichard experience.
Bongo Turtles!
Dude. Excellent job. I hope it didn't get you too bad. And I hope the vibes are not completely rancid.
この中のどこかにナークカプセルがあるはずだ。1セットでも発見できれば、
Good.
それで奴らの犯罪を立証できる。その代わり何も出なかった時は諦めるんだぞ。必ずあるさ。この中に。さあ、矢探しだ。
To a hopefully good employment. We'll grip it and rip it for you, Drake. And anybody else out there who needs a grip it and rip it at this moment. Take your can into your hands, raise them towards the sky, and chant with me. Grip it and rip it, bud! That sounds excellent. That sounds excellent. I love toasted sesame. And that being the flavor profile, like the base of the ramen. It sounds dynamite. You can have Arizona hot? I mean, I have like... I have like...
Jolt the goat!
Rate hot. Smoke joke. If I'm gonna make green tea, I'm going to brew the leaves myself. Rate hot. No, it says great hot.
Oh, hey, Freddy.
Arizona hot tea for the festive season? Wait, hold on. This is directly from Arizona, Europe. Try it hot? No! No! Put a mug in the microwave, not a can, because you'll blow up yourself. Hot? No! No! Microwaving your Arizona tea? No! 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 Nuh-uh, no! No, no, no! 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 Hey, you want hot tea? You want hot tea? Yeah, don't brew yourself a pot. Buy a bottle of Arizona green tea and put it in a mug. Put that in their microwave. Hot tea. No. Says it right here. No. No. God, what do the comments say? Don't knock until you tried it, but after you try it, definitely knock it. It's nasty. It's the nameplate for this facility. I don't remember where we are. It has been 2 Mondays since I have played Policenauts. I'm real honest right now. It has been 2 Mondays since I have had the opportunity to play. And I forgot what my current objective is. So forgive me if I get a little lost. Yeah, the purse. That's what I remember from last time. I went through 30 purses. One by one. To make sure I knew which one the bomb was in. I found it immediately. I still had to go through the rest of them. Because I exploded. Thanks. Thanks, Hideo Kojima. Thank you so much for that. Let's go inside. God, I hope we're not doing anything illegal here. Thank you for joining us tonight for the Sandwichard experience. Continuation of Policenauts. Hope you'll have fun as you lurk and do everything else you need to. As I also sit here and eat peanut butter and chocolate covered animal crackers. Because they taste good. I love them. Something about this door. You need an EMPS to get through this. We'll have to try something that looks like a lock system. Eating graham cracker Scooby-Doo snacks with peanut butter. Ooh, that's nice too. You know what I'm doing. Have you ever wondered, Ben? Have you ever wondered, like, you ever thought, like, is it worth, like, jabbing yourself in the leg with an EpiPen before you take, like, a big spoonful of peanut butter? Like, do you think it'd be worth it at all? Yeah, I don't think it's worth it, but, like, if I suddenly, like, overnight got to be allergic to peanuts, I don't know what I would do. I love peanut butter. I don't know what I would do. You know? Like, my mom grew up with an allergy to,
Sir, make mission possible wants you to
my,
pet your dogs.
my mom had my mom was allergic to strawberries for the majority of her life. And I don't know if she's still allergic, which you don't want to test that thing when you have a childhood allergy, right? You just would think you're going to be allergic your whole life. Girls, babies. I see my babies. So I don't know what would happen if I ate peanut butter my whole life and then said I can't have peanut butter anymore. Oh, that'd be miserable. I think I would cry. I know they can, which is why I'm worried that I may one day be allergic to peanut butter. That'd be the worst for me. Babies. Do I have any treats? I do. Actually, I do. Max meat. Now we watch the dogs come in. Oh, there's one baby. Well, we're not really supposed to drink cow milk. Ray, you're so sweet. Gentle. Oh, there's Charlie too now. Charlie. Gentle. Sit.
Come.
Bin. Bin. Good girl. Gentle. There you go. No more treats. You're good. Oh no. Is that something that can happen to me? Is that a possibility? Like, is that gonna happen in the rest of my life?
Oh no.
Oh no. I don't know what I would do.
ID を差し込んで
Huh. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
開いたぞジョンさん
As genetics would go.
DDS ルームだこの部屋にはナークはなさそうだが
そのようだな。ナークを隠すには小さすぎる部屋だ。
In your bed. Bananas and pistachios? That's unfortunate. Kendra loves pistachios. I don't know what would happen if Kendra got to be allergic to pistachios. No?
Elsaria, the Sandwich.
My wife's a sandwich at Burger King.
The dichotomy. Posting that in my gen chat on my Discord. McBishan, have a good night. I will have a wonderful and fantastic rest of my stream. Thank you for sticking around. Or thank you for sticking around as you have, and I'll see you on the next one. I see the yippee bug. Yippee! Pistachio? Is that like a maraschino cherry? Maraschino? Tokyo picking up the sensor. I got run over by a Lexus. Wait, is there one missing? That's a K3. That's a K5. That's a patch. That's a buccal drug. If I see one of these again, that's gonna be K9. All the evidence is gone. Honey, I'd give you a kiss, but you're not here. If you were over here, I would give you a kiss. You should come hang out in the office and slay on the couch. And slay on the couch. Slay. Is there nothing to do in here? Granny creams, hot butter, ice cream. We take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up, cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it eat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter, ice cream. Let's go back to reception. There was nothing in here except for Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. And in that case, there was not certainly enough. I think that camera just moved. I think I saw it move too. Large things. Everything's back there. Biggest area in the facility. We gotta open the lock. How do I open the lock? I don't see the camera moving. Back. We have to get it open somehow. Okay, what am I not clicking? Are there no other ways back there? No. Can I move behind? I don't know what it needs from me here. I've clicked everything. I thought I'd clicked everything. Okay. Clicking that and hitting open door, I guess, is what I needed to do. I thought I had done that already. That's point and click adventures for you. If I was off by a pixel or hit the wrong option, I'd just disregard it. Yeah, it does. You're right, it does seem a little teasy. Can you give us pistachios? Black poppy fields. So wait, didn't I say something about opioids and that like really early on in the game? Like weeks ago? I think I'm pretty sure I said, oh, it's gonna be poppies. They gotta be drugs and like. I guess I'm a better detective than Jonathan Ingram. One Punch Man. Black poppies. Made from sap. Whoa. Did we already have pee in this? By cultivating them hydroponically, we can grow them in a nutrient solution. Wow. Oh yeah, the laser sensors. What am I supposed to do? Pistachio. There's another room in the back. Group of temperature exceeds a specified level. Group of shape memory alloy springs pop up and the door opens. Door opens to cool the room if it gets too hot. Step 2, eat the key. There's no need to rush things. We gotta check thoroughly. Oh, that is our exit. Nothing. Is this place automated? Everything's controlled by a chaos system. Humidity, temperature, sunlight, totally by itself. Minimize the number of people who know and prevent human error. They've even increased the carbon dioxide in the air to accelerate their growth. You do multiple harvests a year under these conditions. Would ever think that they were being grown to the scale like this? I am the Grub Galab Galab. They're not using xenon grow lights. They're using optical fibers to transport sunlight. Do you know how fucking smart that is? Oh my goodness. They're getting light directly from the sun through the fiber optics. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. I love that shit. For me, that's cool shit. Because SCI cable is fiber optic. I have a lot of experience working with them. Is that it? Can I leave? Okay. There's a walkway. More fields up there too. Lorraine's leaf came from here. Ojo smuggled it out. They got mad cojones. Overwrite my data. Not that I ever really need to actually save, but you know, I don't actually like save. Ever. Is that a gun? Ah! Cajones. At least it didn't say cajones. Cajones. HP, can you say pistachios with your TTS? HP. Pistachios. Oh.
HP Jet 12.
Flat. There's on the narc. They're gonna narc on the narc. You put that there. Okay. I was like, why did it say pistachios? They're taking the heroin created from the morphine and combining it with a hallucinogen to make narc. Combining a natural drug and synthetic drug and a hallucinogen, they create something with both the addictiveness of morphine and hallucinogenic properties. Like the walkie slush. Your OL tractor? Pistachios.
違いない。ロレインから預かったあのカプセルだ。
That's what I got.
ベルトコンベヤーで流されていく。倉庫で箱詰めされるんだろう。
It's called red wine vinegar, and kids take it by sticking it in their eyeballs. It makes them kiss their mother with that mouth. Rub. 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 You are a slug. Honey, you're a slug. Honey, you're a slug.
Come.
さっきの消し栽培場で取れた消しの実が
Yeah, you're right.
どんどん流れてくる。
何もかもが自動化されてる。
Like mealworms, etc. It's like... That feels like crocodile. Pink cocaine is a mixture of substances which is dyed pink, has a sweet smell, and typically produces mind-altering hallucinogenic effects. Original compound is called, it's 2C, is 2CB, a psychedelic phenylethylamine. Once 2CB came harder to get, drug organizations shifted to a drug cocktail, which they dyed pink and sold as pink cocaine. Ketamine and MDMA. Methamphetamine, ketamine, and MDMA. Cocaine and fentanyl. Fentanyl and xylazine. Why are we seeing an emergence of pink cocaine? Dealers are marketing pink cocaine as a new drug and catering to poly-drug user population. Yeah. Yeah. This sounds not good for me at all. Good thing we're taking K9. Good thing we're actually taking Narc instead. Fucking cops. Those pigs ruining the fun. The only reason it was illegal is because they weren't paying fees or whatever, probably. They don't want to pay them nightclub fees. Oh, wow. Bongo, I can make a shell of pebbles and spit to protect myself, but you don't see me bragging about it. You think I don't want to cover myself with spit and pebbles in order to protect myself from a tough, tough world out there? I've heard about that. That is crazy, man. I can't believe that we can do that. Because, if that's the case, we can harmlessly test on the effects of a chemical on a fruit fly brain. We could run field trials of things on fruit flies without having to kill fruit flies. No, but do you know how long it took to realize how long it would... like, nobody's ever tried that before. They couldn't just duct tape 2 raisins and strap a battery to them. They had to do science to figure that out. That's the difference. Which one? Which one? Also, shout outs to my Discord if you want to go and have a cool place to hang out. Come hang out in my Discord. Oh yeah, no, I've heard about this song. I've heard about the most mysterious song, and nobody was supposed to know like where it actually came from. But yeah, I guess they did fix it recently. Fix it, solve it recently. Bands spent years trying to find their audience. This audience spent years trying to find their bands. This is internet history. They were trying to be tracked down for years. Well, the Panthers only need 2 more goals. They're fine. They can do it. There, to be fair, Drake, there is so much lost media out there that gets rediscovered. Because, of course it does. People have rediscovered it. Oh, they won game 1. Oop. Well. They still have to win 3 more. By drying the sap, you get opium. You can isolate morphine from the opium. Hey guys, welcome to the Sandwichard experience. Well, Sandwichard goes over the process of producing opium and morphine for your own pleasure. Step 1, get a shit ton of poppies. Step 2, buy an industrial plant. Step 3, produce nectar from the poppies. Step 4, or the sap from the poppies. Step 5, produce drugs from the sap from the poppies. Step 6, profit. Bongo, you use the money you get from opium Angels of Passion. He just lets you, yeah. He's just taking a shower. What they're doing as far as the same process you'd go through to make normal opium derivatives. They've been making a lot more opium. They're making so much opium. When you've released a house centipede into the wild, a spider gets its wings. Everything on Hojo's CD was the truth. The separate capsules offer no narcotic reaction on their own. That's the trick. This is just a did you see the other room? They got a shit ton of poppies. Liquid narc and gelatin and turning into a capsule. Are you... Double signatures. You gotta have a drug identification code here. Ah, yes. Well, no. The reason that we even have anything at all is because my ex-wife's now dead husband snuck out a set of pills and one of the poppy leaves. They're doing this off-world. They're doing this on the moon, on the moon, the space colony beyond. Because this is also the space colony funded and run by one of the richest people on the planet, head of the Tokugawa pharmaceutical company. He's making this in space, getting it to Earth, and selling it for a huge profit. Plus, he's creating that drug epidemic down there, which is getting everybody addicted. Like, this is a evil man. An evil, evil man. An evil group of men.
帰ってゲイツに伝えよう。それから AP とここに踏み込むってのはどうだ。
本部長もこれを見れば目を覚ますだろう。
いくつかいただいていこ
う。どうするつもりだ。
ゲイツへの手土産だ。
They're just normal men.
行こ
う。Well, Jonathan is 28, even though he was frozen for 25 years.
というわけだ、ゲイツ。
Ed is in his 50s.
それがそのナークカプセル K9 だ。これで徳川をパクれる。
どうやって入った？
ノックして入っ。
This evidence is inadmissible. This evidence is inadmissible.
Sir, Drinksome_water has requested you play this video. I will warn you, if it is not good, I will cry.
I just realized he took them and I was going to use them as proof to raid. They need a warrant. I mean, I guess the raid is what they're trying to do, but this evidence is inadmissible. This was in a porn? Do you have a link? Do you have a link to the other video so I can see it in context? It certainly is an early version of a song that made its way on the internet. How this is actually the song and not a... yeah, are these the ones who originally sang it? It's a remake. The original file is lost. Okay, then there you go. That's not bad. That's a good good track. This is in a porn? Yeah, I can see that. Is that them, I guess? I guess the band is Who's Who? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. It's a shame that we lost, I guess, the track.
Scooning me. Oh my god.
Oh, because you only had, like, imagine if it was and that was all you got. You're fucked. How are you finding that? Yeah. I completely understand. Yeah. Like, if you get small samples of whatever is clean. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that... Well, they figured it out, and it's not a bad song. Didn't I just say, before we watched that video, that this evidence is inadmissible because they didn't get a warrant?
Genesis.
I may not? Oh. Okay then.
Bread.
Oh, it was a joke. I understand. Well, now I can. He knew. Sub to Sandwichard. He gave me my gun back. I'm gonna need to shoot people. Thank you, Drink, for reading that one out. I do appreciate it. Everybody out here that's listening currently, sub to Sandwichard. It's a great healthy way to help Richard Sandwichard be better at the Sandwichard experience. Sub today. Succumb to peer pressure and sub today. We're rating Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, by the way. Get in those EMPS. I love mecha. Like this isn't like pat labor, but like it's not even close. It honestly reminds me of more. Oh, there's this motherfucker. Which streamer? The Sandwichard experience? Me? You know that guy? Oh, no, we're rating... Yeah, we're rating Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Ooh. We're going along on a police raid, and I get my gun back because I need to shoot things. Imagine, the only reason I get my gun back is because I need to shoot things. Oh, hold the applause? No. It doesn't fade into itself. I can't. I have to keep. It just stops and starts again. Hey Jay, you're on that 5-stream streak. And we love streaking around here. Wait, hold on. That's not correct. I mean, you can like whatever you want to like. Doesn't have to be around here. I feel like this is gonna be gone. All this shit's gonna be gone the next day. Like, so... I want to, like, just for a second. If they moved everything out, they left, got to their boss, showed him a set of pills, said, we're going to go raid Tokugawa, and he said, all right, you're coming? There was no time to go and react. No time to empty Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals out. No time to hide anything. No time to do anything about that at all. If this just disappeared, I'm gonna lose my mind.
BCP 本部長のゲイツ・ベッカーだ。この会社内を調べさせてもらう。どうしてプロケシ栽培ナーク密造の容疑だ。何のことだい。一体。
Is this a joke? No.
ジョナサン、どこだ？案内してくれ。
Well, we want the truth. I'll be here. Naturally. We'll see you in a little while. Don't try to bullshit us. What's in the factory back there? It's for producing narc. I don't have to answer your questions. We'll sue you for this. Guys, one of the security guards. He had to say he was an Oriental chap. I skipped that line by accident, but like that's fucked up. Oh, you gotta point it out. An Oriental? Come on, man. English translations of Kojima. Does Kojima use that language to describe? Like what? Is that a English turn of phrase or usage of words? Or is that something that was translated from Japanese directly in that same context? I guess I'll have to play Snatcher in Japanese and find out. You need Tokugawa's permission. If it needed help, HQ already knows they're here. Are you afraid of Tokugawa? I promise we can protect you. Protect me? What can you guys do? You're nothing. What do you have to gain by covering for Tokugawa like this? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not afraid of you guys. I'm gonna save it. No, don't abort my save. Save. No. Save. Overwrite. Move. Open that door. If he gave them an extra 5 minutes to clean up, what is that going to do? Unless they can open up pits in the floor to go and drop all the equipment down into some big subterranean chamber, they can currently hold all of it without it having to move or come apart or stop production. Like, to stop production and move thousands of pills that are being created every minute. Like, that is an incredible undertaking that cannot be done within 5 extra minutes that this guy is giving us. You know, like...
Sadaoki, いいところに来たな。また貴様たちか。ここで何をしとる？ゲイツ、早くこのバカどもを連れて帰れ。謝罪は後で聞こう。
He's talking to him
状況が変わってね。
as if he owns the police department, which he does. Because he's the one that made Beyond happen.
BCP 本部長ともあろう者がこいつらのようなチンピラに耳を貸すとはな。ゲイツ、今ならまだ間に合うぞ。どうする？何に間に合うんだ、徳川。BCP を舐めるのもほどほどにしろ。ゲイツ、私の恩を忘れたか？お前が今の立場にあるのは。貞興、大口を叩けるのも今のうちだ。徳川、ほら、BCP 発行の捜査令。
If you have nothing to hide, don't fucking argue.
君の大切なナーク製造工場とやらを見せてもらおうか。ここは開けろ。ナーク？ナークだと？こりゃ参った。何のことだ？とぼけるな、貞興。往生際が悪いぞ。はあ、困ったな。わかった。斉藤君、扉を開けて差し上げろ。でも、この奥には例の。いいんだ。
What about, you know? Clearly he knows that.
何もかもここの野蛮な連中に見せてやれ。本当にいいんですか？ああ、カモン。わかりました。
My goddamn mind.
扉を開けます。
I know I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. This is going to be a twist that will fucking... Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
どうぞ諸君、入りたまえ。
I have predicted not everything that has happened so far. Like, you know, you're able to kind of see it coming when you have an idea of how like the writing and whatever is supposed to be, right? Like, so mad. This just disappears. Okay. Okay. And
これだ。これが消しの栽培場だ。
何を言う、これが消しだと。
まだ白を切るのか貞興。落ち着けジョナサン。調べてみればわかることだ。ジョナサン、証明してやろうぜ。俺たちの勝ちだ。
didn't we couldn't grab any before.
これはジョナサン、消しじゃないぞ。すり替わった。
Toros 101!
Because they're in hydroponics, they can switch these things out, have them ready in tanks, and move them for when they need time to do so. Thank you for breaking my cow lamp.
何があるだって。これが消しに見えるか。
ジョナサン、どうした。
これは我が社の極秘プロジェクトの地球環境対策として開発された人工波だ。
Thanks. Thanks for everything.
I'm so mad! What do you mean you switched the flowers out?
炭酸ガスを普通の3倍も吸収するという画期的なもの。
I saw them! I fucking
エコロジーテロリス
saw
トに
them!
知られると厄介なんで極秘にしてたんだよ。
そんな。確かに4時間前まではここにあった。
4 hours ago.
このどこかにあるはずだ。
And thank you, Taurus. This is my comfy robe. I'm glad to be here, bringing my existence to the online sphere. To my tiny online sphere, my little tiny sphere of influence that I do love so much. I want to wear this robe more often, but I feel like when I do, like dress like the dude. I'm not gonna be cool enough to be like the dude. Right? Like, look, I'm in pajama pants and like just a flowery t-shirt. My bathrobe, you know? The dude abides, etc. I'm not Lebowski, I'm the dude.
ジョナサン、落ち着け。よく探してみるんだ。まだ結論が出たわけじゃあるまい。その通りだ。よく見てみよう。
It's very comfortable. My favorite bathrobe. I don't wear it in the shower, which is probably in the shower or after the shower. You know, I don't wear it when I'm wet. So that's probably why it stayed pretty good. But it's a couple years old and it's really comfortable, and I wear it when I'm cold, especially. Or when I'm sick. Or when I'm naked and need an outer layer that's not accessible to me in the time that it would take me to get up and out of the bed and into the door. This robe is a versatile garment that will allow me comfort and a stress-free way to not show my balls when I have to open my front door. I can't believe they switched out the goddamn flowers. I can't believe they switched out the goddamn flowers. What? Damn it. What am I supposed to do? These guys are assholes.
違う。おかしい。 消しはどこに行ったんだ。きっとあるはずだ。探すんだ。
I'm at the flower story twist. They're not poppies. They're a completely different flower. Meaning my investigation is all for naught. I'm about to be tried and executed, summarily executed for war crimes. That's what they're trying to make the chief of police believe, but I caught them 4 hours ago with poppies and equipment that I said would be impossible to fucking hide. It wouldn't be a Black Lotus because there's only like 3 or 4 of those in the world. I didn't... They're lying! No. No, they've hidden them! We'll go to the back factory. The back fac. He's no, none of them are police knots. Well, actually, that's not true. The chief of police, Ed, Jonathan, and Tokugawa were all police knots. But that's the police knots do not exist anymore because of Jonathan's accident. This is the Beyond Security Agency or whatever the fuck. They're the police, but they're owned by Tokugawa. If they hide this equipment... Okay, they're not hiding the equipment. Here.
DDS のカプセルを作っているんだ。
でたらめ言うな、徳川。
どこにナークがある？さあ、見せてもらおう。
I can't shove capsules into a guy's mouth and have him OD on his own pills. Fuck. Go and check the security cameras. I can't shove capsules into a guy's mouth and have him OD on his own pills. Thanks. I can't have a... The only way I can prove that this is drugs is if I take some! And the packaging is different.
バカを言うな。これは無重力下でも均等に溶解するというカプセル K9 だ。
もう少しまともな言い訳をするんだな。このカプセルの秘密は分かってる。
I haven't played this in 2 weeks because I've been sick, etc. And I come back and I'm lied to.
秘密だと？
ジョナサン、見ろ。違うぞ。これはナークカプセルじゃない。目印がない。すり替わってる。何？やりやがったな、貞興。
What happened to the ones you have in your pocket that you left on the desk? Like, you still have the ones that you took. You still have all the ones that you took that were on the desk. You say, I took them out of this machine. You have them. They're proof. You can test them at the lab. Here's how they work. These are the symbols that are on them. The corners are removed. You take them in pairs, and this is what you're looking for. You describe this to the chief of police. The fucking Frozener stayed behind. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
それともまだ続けるかジョナサン、エド、確かにここなんだな。確かだ。ここに間違いない。ゲイツ、捜査は済んだろう。さあ、この失態をどうしてくれる？待て、徳川。まだだ、まだ済んでない。おい、AP 隊、お前たちこの中をくまなく調べろ。隅から隅までな。了解。各班参加して工場内を捜査しろ。塩プ酸は各種センサーを使用しろ。おいおい、会社の設備を壊さんでくれよ。
I'm so mad that they weren't able to do anything about this. I didn't expect this. Is this Hojo? How long has he been there? This is fresh blood. It's a dead man found in the lab. There's actual bullet casings, which is a problem because Jonathan's gun's the only one that has those.
どういうことなんだ。隊長、死体に生活反応が見られます。殺害現場はここと見て間違いないでしょう。遺体の体温 34.3 度。ここの室温が高温ということを考慮しても、死後4時間以上は経っていないと思われます。レッドウッド、ここのビデオカメラに何か映って
Redwood's here. Okay.
調べてみろ。どうぞ、セキュリティ室へ案内しましょう。扉やドアノブに付着していた指紋はルテニウム法による指紋検出により一致しました。よし、 DNA
Are they gonna frame me?
工場に付着していた毛髪および工場内に残されていた毛髪数本から DNA 指紋を検出。ポリモルフィズム法により一致。よし、凶器はビヨンドでは珍しいリコイルです。弾痕検査をすれば立証できます。薬莢もありました。 BCP の記録にあるライフリングとの照合を急げ。ゲイツ、こいつら何を言ってる？
ありました。ビデオカメラにも映ってました。やはり殺害時刻は4時間前。
よし、それでいい。
ここの警備員斉藤の証言も取れました。ガイシャとイングラムは今朝未明工場で言い争っていたそうです。
素晴らしい、パーフェクトだ。ゲイツ、なんだ、何をしている？よろしい、ご苦労。事件は解決した。
He's fucking in on it.
どういうことです？ジョナサン・イングラム、君を北条健三並びに石田純、北条ロレイン殺害容疑で逮捕する。逮捕？俺をか？エド、君にも話を聞かねばならんな。ことによれば君も処分しなければなるまい。貴様、はめたな。やめろ、ジョナサン。 正体を表したか、ジョナサン・イングラム。お前は4時間前ここで北条と言い争った。前妻であるロレインへの嫉妬心からその銃で北条を射殺した。今のようにそうやってな。ゲイス、銃を返したのもそういうことだったのか。同じようにロレインをホームで殺害。お前があの方の爆弾について精通していることはカバン屋での記録。
He didn't have his gun. Yeah, the chief's in on it.
爆弾を解体したのはお前だからな。あれは裏付けも取れている。ロス市警から連絡があった。貴様の事務所から爆破用の起爆装置が見つかったとな。起爆装置？あの犯行に使われたバイクも貴様が密輸したらしいじゃないか。貴様が乗っていた ASL797 便に乗せてな。まさか。そして真相を知った石田までも消した。消失、最初から。
おっと、動くと頭吹っ飛ばすぜ。
ジョナサン、このビヨンド内でそんな反動の大きい火薬銃を持っている者はいない。しかもライフリングの残る足のつく銃はな、見てみるがいい。AP も BCP の連中もみんな無反動銃、リフトガンだ。わからんか。北条はその銃で殺されたんだ。そんな銃を振り回しているのはこのコロニーでは。
You took the gun away from me until I got back 2 hours ago.
お前の他にはいない。
本部長、イングラムの銃と北条から摘出した弾とのライフリングが一致しました。
He gave his gun back to him.
どうするジョナサン。この場で AP に射殺されたい。
He's fucking in on it. God.
イングラムを捕まえろ。話せ。君には黙秘権がある。話したことは証言として扱われおる。これ以降の証言は自分に不利に使われることがある。それに弁護士を接見する権利がある。弁護士の費用が払えない場合は感染弁護人をつけることができる。ジョナサン、おとなしくしておればよかったのだ。もう少し賢い男だと思ったが。
本部長、北条の ID カードと CD ロムを持っていました。
No. No, 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 no.
よろしい、証拠品だ。押収しろ。
それから北条夫妻の写真も持っています。
殺した人間の写真か。それも押収したまえ。ゲイツ、貞興、ヒルさん、ジョナサン。楽しかったぞジョナサン。久しぶりだ、こんなに笑えるのは。まったくだ。昔のよしみであれほど忠告したのに貴様は本当に変わらん。まったくバカな男だジョナサン。連れてき。そう離せ。手間を取らせるな。ジョナサン、抑えろ。麻酔だ。パラライザーを使え。
Good plot twist. I saw it coming and didn't think they were going to set me up on it too. I thought we were going to walk away and him be like, "You're off the case and Ed's in trouble." Like, I didn't think they were going to turn it around completely on me. I didn't know what the fuck. Ratopia looks cool. It's like Dwarf Fortress with rats. I think if I didn't have to like rebuild things after raids, I think I'd be happier with it. I never liked managing materials. Unless it'll all really happen like automatically. It would chase maybe. I don't know. It could be interesting. I'd have to actually play it, you know? But rat-based Dwarf Fortress seems a little more appealing than regular Dwarf Fortress to me.
おやすみジョナサンジョナサンジョナサン
I'm gonna take a break. Burn. I've come back. I can't believe I got arrested. Looked a lot like Lorraine for a second.
私のうちよ。どう気分は。あなた12時間も寝てたのよ。
俺は一体今何時だ。あれ、時計がない。
ああ、腕時計ね。あれ、電磁手錠に干渉したらしくて止まってたわ。
そうか、壊れたか。で、どうして俺はここに。そうだ、俺は奴らにはめられて逮捕されたんだ。
そうよ。BCP からホームの警察に送還されるところだったの。
それがどうして。
エドと BBC のスタッフと協力して脱獄させたの。あなたを取材中にテレビ中継車と護送車が高速で事故ったことになってるの。
脱獄。
Wow. Sick. Oh. Okay, it's only been 12 hours. Like, they came up with that plan very fast.
今あなたはビヨンドの有名人よ。テレビではあなたのことで持ちきり。30年間のジェラシーってね。指名手配されてるわ。
どうして俺をテレビ局が。
徳川の不正や悪行にはみんな嫌気がさしているのよ。私たちの番組では徳川の不正を何年も追ってきたの。今回の事件は徳川の尻尾をつかむいい機会だわ。スタッフが何人か入院しちゃってツケは大きかったけど。
BBC wants the blow token go up.
BBC はまだ奴らの手中にはないんだな。
そう、報道はあなたの味方。
よいしょっと。
大丈夫ジョナサン。エドから連絡あるまでゆっくりして。
I destroyed wristwatch.
これあなたの電波ウォッチ。ひどいでしょ。
すっかり止まっているな。もともと80年も前の時計だし車で逆さになったり酷使したからな。
直せないかしら。
難しいだろうな、骨董品だから。
局の小道具さんに頼んでみましょうか。もしかしたら。
いや、もう思い出をたどる必要はなくなった。俺とロレインもこれで。
そう。
Too bad it can't be fixed. Beyond will lose its balance too. Wow. Water is filled with a bacteria soup. The shrimp support each other. That's why there has to be two. Most important element of any biosphere. Love. Love? And what about with animals that don't feel that kind of connection? What about animals that, where things are just a series of chemical signals that tell them to do things? They don't really have a concept of love. Maybe companionship, maybe. I guess I'll find out in a second. Ray, come here. no. Looks like my little baby loves me. Great little baby. That's my shoe. That's my shoe you're sniffing. That's my foot you're licking. Licking my footy. Sorry, honey. I had to reposition myself. Where's the other honey? Oh, honey. How's your health, Karen? Disease is progressing. My doctor said I should be at the hospital right now, but I can't imagine being there at a time like this. She's not alright. What? Well, I said it's kind of like Dwarf Fortress. Resource management stuff there, but I guess I can. Said earlier. All right, Karen, what do you got for me? Ask about, open up. They took. We asked first. Andy, our news director, is taking care of things for us. He said we should stay here for now. Keeping an eye on you while my evil twin tells the world you're a psycho. Is he a boyfriend? Long time ago, maybe. We're not seeing each other anymore. You're using an AI in place of me, so we should be okay. Only Andy and a small number of people at the station know about it. An AI? Why don't you turn on the TV and see for yourself? It's all live, it's not a recording.
こんにちは。ニュースオーダーの時間です。繰り返します。本日未明、連続殺人の容疑でホームへ強制送還されることになっていたジョナサン・イングラム容疑者を乗せた護送車が宇宙港へ向かう
Suspected serial killer Jonathan Ingram.
BBC のテレビ中継車との接触事故により爆発炎上。乗っていたイングラム容疑者は現在もなお逃走中、指名手配されております。この事故で BBC 局員数名が軽傷を負い、宇宙港線の上り車線は通行止めとなっております。また事件の重要参考人であるエド・ブラウン氏も消息を絶っており、 BCP では彼の行方を追っております。逃走したイングラム容疑者は産業エリアへ逃亡したとの情報があり、現在産業エリアへの道路は規制されています。
So if they think he's going to be in the industrial district and he's just at Karen's house, that is one of the least likely places to find him. Good job, Karen. You knew what the news was saying and knew what to say against it. Do against it, I guess.
今回の事件は関係者に大きなショックを与えています。それでは BCP 本部長のゲイツ・ベッカー氏の共同記者会見の模様をご覧ください。
私はイングラムとは旧友だった。ポリスノーツ以来の。今回のことは非常に残念だ。イングラムがここまで追い詰められているとは。私が力になってやればよかった。
Fuck you.
彼のことは私が同じポリスノーツとして責任を持って処置する。彼は今危険な状態にある。重度のナーク中毒者だ。おそらく正常な意識はないだろう。
They're lying about his addiction to narc. He doesn't have one, but
BCP の記者クラブからの中継でした。以上 BBC からお伝えしました。
Aaron, seeing your weird robot not be you. Rely on the news for them.
くそ、ゲイツめ、好き勝手に言ってやがる。これも CG？
そうよ、 CG 合成の偽物。私のアリバイを細工するために音声もバックも映像もみんな合成よ。
Yep.
私であって私じゃないの。誰も気づかないでしょうね。
ニュースそのものもでっち上げだしな。
And that set of actuality from the police chief was nothing but trash. In which case, if he gets out of this, Jonathan Ingram should sue the police chief for damages for his reputation, public slander, lies, libel. Well, it's slander if it's written, it's libel if it's recorded. The only station that still talks about Beyond's drug problem. Tokugawa controls the media and doesn't control the BCP. Can't ignore a press conference like that, though.
俺とロレインは憎しみ合って別れたんじゃないんだ。それだけは分かってほしい。
聞いてるわ。
ロレインは警察官という危険な仕事にずっと否定的だった。不規則な生活、いつ帰るともしれん夫の心配をしながら、いつも彼女は一人だった。そのうちロレインはノイローゼになり、二度も自殺未遂よ。
Oh my gosh.
俺は彼女との生活を優先するためポリスノーツに志願した。当時はまさか選抜されるなんて夢にも思っていなかった。訓練期間中はヒューストンで幸せな1年間を送った。あの頃は夢のようだった。それがあの火星行きだ。彼女は俺を待ち続け、地球に戻った時にはもう俺たちの関係は。
どうして火星なんかに？
ロレインから逃げたかったのかもしれない。彼女の愛情が重くなった。
ひどい人ね、ジョナサン。
ビヨンド行きが確定した時、彼女は俺から去っていった。初めて彼女はさよならを言って。
なんとなくわかるわ、母の気持ちが。
So they were broken up. They were broken up before he had even gone. They were on a break and then he disappeared for 25 years. Dip, how you doing? I was lurking on your stream earlier.
Why you gotta make me do this, man? Why you gotta make me do this? I never asked for this, okay? I never fucking asked for this, okay? You guys made me do this. You guys made me do this.
No, you've asked for this.
Alright, oops. Oh, they're gone. Oh yeah, I put them in front of me. Kaikavi, exactly. You guys make me do this. This has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
This is all you guys.
Right on the base of his skull.
Yeah, give me the knife.
Grab his keys and his gun. I'm gonna roll you right on out to the elevator.
I'm gonna roll you right on the elevator with your cookie nips. Cookie crisp. We never saw each other again until she came to my office that day. Cookie nips was one of your first dip memes? I don't know what my memes are. Ricky Martin loves balls, I guess. But that is because of, yeah. Ricky Martin loves balls was an accident. And I think that's really good. Bongo was talking about Richie Marcus from Fallout New Vegas, the bully of Dr. Boros. And I was half listening to the Dr. Boros dialogue because I was like, yeah, he's going to talk about balls for the next 20 minutes. And it's fine. Like, it's okay. I don't want to hear, oh, you love, like, I can only hear, oh, Richie Marcus loves balls so many times before I'm like, yeah, I got the joke. It keeps going. So then, despite the fact that it was on the screen the whole time, Bongo had thought it was Ricky Martin. So when I'm getting like, oh, Ricky Martin, and he loves his balls and he loves this, I'm like, where is this coming from? Ricky Martin? And then we clarified, no, it was supposed to be Richie Marcus. But Ricky Martin was the sacrificial ball on that one. And then Marmio Lopez Wimp is Memmed was a offshoot of that. Rimky Marmton loves balls. You know? Wherever my Ricky button is. Maybe I gotta make my Ricky button available for everybody. Instead of just my friend Scarab. Here's Scarab. Export Ricky. The import or is that export? This one's export. Go. Get a command. And damn it. Hello.
Ayo Himki Marmtim Lomus Balms.
It's good every time. I don't know why mine's ignored.
Ayo Himki Marmtim Lomus Balms.
Anyway, now Ricky Martin is an accessible meme for everybody.
Ayo Himki Marmtim Lomus Balms.
So he loams balms. Karen, I'm sorry. Your father. I was prepared for the worst, but it's terrible what happened to him. He got shot by my gun somehow twice. Somehow I say, as I know exactly who did it. Fucking Tony Redwood. Was my father involved in all this? Oh, how? Your dad invented this thing. Your dad was forced to develop DDS products for concealing illegal drugs. Another victim of Tokugawa. Dip, I hope you've been doing well. I hope things have been going good for you. And I hope Lost Odyssey is not the longest game in the world. Don't worry, I know it's long, but it's not the longest game in the world. Honestly, I need to tune in for a bunch of it because that story's pretty good. Like the characters are pretty good. It's a pretty compelling. I should play it at some point. It's a pretty compelling RPG. It's definitely one of the better from the Xbox, and definitely one of the better ones like from that era. I'd play Lost Odyssey over like Final Fantasy 13 any day. I mean, I mean, I'm a tragedy lover, right? Like, I'm that kind of guy, right? I'm playing Nier. I've played all the Drakenguards. I'm literally crying like every week on my stream because the powerful emotions these games are giving me. Making good choices. Oh, it's so good. Anyway. Playing Nier and crying every week. Playing Policenauts and crying. Playing Snatcher and crying. Playing Metal Gear and crying, because it'll just happen. Why is it gonna happen? Oh, don't worry about it. It couldn't be because Richard Sandwichard can understand Raiden's plight of identity. Not knowing who you are. It's almost like some of these video games were made for me. You know? Almost like in some ways, like they were made specifically to tell me something. And if whether or not it can't be true. Like it's not. Hideo Kojima did not want to tell baby Richard Sandwichard at the age of 10 or whatever that despite the fact that you don't know if things are good or bad or even real, you must take control of your own destiny. And then a couple years later, you trade your copy of Boktai for a copy of Metal Gear Solid 3. Really good trade, by the way. Excellent trade, by the way. And then you learn at the age of like 12 or whatever in 6th grade that the friends that you have today are not necessarily the friends you have tomorrow, and the political struggles the world goes through will dictate who is friend and who is foe. Battles will be fought, and you will die for someone's agenda. And that's the big loss. That's that good shit. You have to reconcile the two ideas together. Imagine you're at 6th grade, you are discovering identity, and then have to reconcile with the idea that it doesn't matter. Your identity might not exist, and it can't exist, and no matter what you do in the world, you'll get used. You'll get drained, taking everything from you. Blood, sweat, and tears, and the world will spit you back out. And then tell you to train your future killer as if he was not just a pupil, but a son. Hideo Kojima makes me cry. Hideo Kojima says the things I want to say in video games, in life, in reality. He just does it in a way where he knows that, like, subtlety is for cowards, you know? And I respect that a lot. It's not easy to, I guess, I don't know. I had it and then I lost it. Anyway, I'm in 6th grade learning deep political lessons from Hideo Kojima games. And I had to wait another 20 years until not 20, but you know what I mean. So they hit me with their full force. I was able to understand that it wasn't just about the flashy ninja and the cool weapons saving the girl. About multiple man's struggles for meaning in a world that will not love him. Searching for identity in a world that does not care who you are. Video games are wild. This is gonna be great when I'm playing Death Stranding and I have to like sit and listen to low roar play for like 4 minutes while I trudge up a hill with the president's dead body on my back. Like that's the moments where like I want to like talk about like, I don't know, video games or fucking feelings even. The things that we loved from this stuff. Things that have made us cry. I told Kendra the other day that I had when I was sick and in the shower, I was just sitting on the ground and crying because of my friends Vice and Kaine and Emil. And it was so profoundly sad that I know that once this game is done, I will lose them. Once Nier is finished, they'll be gone. And in a way, it's also sad that these were the friends that I needed to have. Sure, this was after high school. Like, the game came out in 2010, but like, it goes true for all the other video games I played. I just wish I had something that had such a strong party dynamic, such fun inter-character writing back when I was younger. That's why like Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger are so damn good. Because when you play them when you're young, they give you all of that. When you play them when you're old, you know why things are happening. Time brings me understanding. It brings me joy and it brings me pain. And I love that about video games. I love that we can feel so many different things from video games. So many different moods. I like an interactive medium, you know? I like not necessarily imposing my will upon the world, because that's not how I look at games and what I want to do in them. I want to hang out with the people that are there. Sometimes. We don't get to just sit here and have time across from Karen Hojo very much. We don't get to. It's not our life. For a little while, I get to be here in Jonathan Ingram's. And in yours, I guess, too, but I'm thinking a lot of like what I want to do next. After I beat Policenauts, after I finish Castlevania, after Borderlands, after Nier. I have answers for most of them. I want to play Devil May Cry. I want to play Mass Effect. That'll be Monday. Devil May Cry on Tuesday after Castlevania. You know, I'm going to play Vampire Survivors for Castlevania. Spoilers for that, like, months down the road. I hope you guys like that. I hope I like that. Like, I kind of worry about that sometimes. Like, I like everything I play on my stream. There hasn't really been anything that I don't like to play. You know, Final Fantasy XIV was the closest, but it had a story that I was invested in, that I was, you know, willing to see unfold. I don't really play anything that I don't like. I guess the closest thing right now would be Borderlands, but like it's still pretty competent gameplay at least. Like I'm not gonna argue with that one. It's a shooter. It's pretty good when you have friends to play with. Definitely different when it was just me and Kendra doing it years ago. Like after Mass Effect, I have no idea what I want to do. I thought about Ace Attorney, but that's a lot of reading. Like I'm doing a lot of like playing a lot of visual novels. Like I did Tokimeki Memorial, 2 of them, and then Snatcher, Policenauts, and Of the Devil. Like I'm interested in visual novels and I want to play them on the stream, but I can't really do it alone because that's so much reading, especially if I'm doing this back to back with other days and other games. I'll figure something out. Like Fridays, I don't know what I want to play. I've thought about going back to Yakuza. I thought about going back to Yakuza. But would people like that? Would I be catering to myself? Or catering to like the desires of one person? You know? I schedule all this stuff in advance so that I know what I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks to months. And yet, when it comes, like I've been doing Nier for a while, I've been doing Castlevania for a while, I've been doing Metal Gear for a while. Once these are done, like I'm not gonna play anything that's gonna be nearly as long as these entire series playthroughs. I'm gonna have to cycle back through stuff so much. Oh God, what do I play? You know, there's so much out there, but how much do I want to play? God, I want to play Devil May Cry. I really can't wait. That's gonna be a good time. All these people were killed to keep Narc a secret. Thank you for bearing with me for the last little bit. I'll give you claps. I appreciate it. I know it's just you and me right now. It's past midnight. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Good time to be here. I don't know where to go now. People are buying what we're saying. I need to know. Yeah, I don't know what I have. I can't get out of my pockets. Can't leave anywhere. Nothing's bugged. Japanese expression for somebody who wears the same clothes all the time. I'm a Kitakiri Suzume. Is that me? Does I wear the same thing all the time? Like the jacket and whatever? Oh God. This is what I wore when I left home. I'm buying new pairs of underwear as I go along, and I'm borrowing shirts and stuff from Ed. Oh, Jonathan. Oh. Jonathan, you poor. Comfortable for sleeping. Is it home entertainment systems? What, do you want to check CDs out? We even have. Home. I don't know what to do now. I can't die until I know the truth and put everything behind me. I'm scared. I don't want to die alone. There might not be anyone that could save her on Beyond. What do I do? Gotta get me fixed. I don't use it for work that much, and the hospital always told me to stay near a phone. They found a matched transplant coordinator will contact me. I keep it with me at all times, just in case. I like to wear something casual when I'm not working. Ultra thin speakers. Yeah, can I... Where do you think you can go? Every cop on Beyond is looking for you. You look really drained. You do look exactly like your mother, except for your complexion. Truth is... Oh, no. Jonathan.
すまない。俺は君の家庭をめちゃめちゃにした。その上君までも巻き込んでしまった。
ジョナサン、言わないで。私あなたに会って分かった。今まで誤解してた。母のこと、あなたのこと。この時計見てたらあなたのことよくわかる。人の心って本当は時間も空間も関係なく通じ合うものなのかも。私、母の気持ちがよくわかるわ。
What do you mean?
親子ね、私たち。同じ人を好きに。
No, Karen, no. No.
私、あなたを。
No, this is a pervert.
カレン、俺はロレインの。
いや、もう母のことは言わないで。私を見てほしい。母の残像じゃなく、私自身を。
カレ
ン。ジョナサン、愛してるの。
Fine, but unrealistic. Don't have sex with her, Jonathan. Jonathan, I just said. That might be your daughter, Jonathan. Depending on... No, maybe not. How old's Karen? 28? 20? Did she 28? Is that what...
ジョナサン、私。
俺も愛してるさ、カレン。さ、電話だ。
What was that? What was that? Why? Why did it look at why he's got to move on. The fact that he moves on with his ex-wife's child, cause he is actually that age. Oh God. Man. Lovin' and Karen. Lovin' and Karen.
今回はエドに感謝するよ。何かあったのか？ん？ちょっと気まずかったんでな。どうだ？有名人になった感想は？昔を思い出すよ。
30-year jealousy of 30 years, they said earlier. Tokugawa Gates, clearly, of Jonathan, since they almost killed him. I believe it. I believe it.
BBC のプライベート変換器を通した専用回線で話してる。盗聴の心配はない。俗に言うタレコミ回線か。
First transmission. Codec.
俺も奴らに監視されていて身動きが取れん。
Instead of having an open line, you're picking up a signal that is sent over to you, I think basically only as it comes in. That way it's harder for them to track where it is and where it's going. Also, AJ, welcome back. Claps. You worked and then drove home safely. Also, you are all nerds. I'm glad you're all nerds. Thank you for being nerds. I hope you enjoy being nerds in my chat. Talking about nerd shit. Like my feelings in video games. You know, the things I usually talk about on my stream. Z-Snap. Oh. That was bad. They have different acceleration between all of these modes. Can I... Look, I bet you're wearing a brown suit. How'd you know? Just got that feeling. This isn't a video phone. I can't see him. Sometimes the old tech has its benefits. Say it again? I didn't hear you. Just admiring the decor. You still there? Yes. Narc sales. Holding the receiver with your left hand, aren't you? Yeah, you're right. You leave a very lasting impression. I have certain abilities. Okay. Okay. Tell me about this kitten. Tell me about this cool rock, though. Tell me about this cool rock and then the kitten in that order. Tell me about narc sales. Hojo is feeding narc to Ishida to sell BCCH, just like we thought. Numerous large deposits were recently made at a joint bank account of theirs. They probably located buyers from lists Tokugawa had. Tokugawa wanted rid of them after he found out about it. I bet you Hojo tried to use that CD to blackmail Tokugawa. Okay. Hojo's mojo. Why'd he start doing something like that? Fuck if I know, dude. You're the detective. Most likely to get money for Karen's transplant. The reason Hojo even got into making drugs is to pay for her daughter's transplant. And for his daughter's transplant. Breaking Bad over here. They're waiting at levels of priority on the waiting list. Karen's level was upgraded last month. He must have passed some bribes around. So, this man was killed with our gun. Alexa, play Despacito. Hey Google, play Despacito. Hey Siri, cope. Excuse me. So they needed to find a bone marrow donor and a bunch of stuff for this kid who had cancer, right? Right, his daughter. So he needed to get money fast. So he was making drugs for one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies on off-world. And then they said, how would you like to make drugs instead? And they went, I'm already making drugs. He went, how would you like to make more money doing illegal drug stuff? And they went, yeah, that's okay. I need drugs fast, time for money. What's his accomplice? What's Ishida's motive? It's clear cut, money and a grudge against Tokugawa. He wasn't very impressed about the way he'd been treated. Despite their differences, they were both after money. It was a perfect opportunity for both of them, though it doesn't seem like they were very close. Ishida had been caught embezzling money from the company a number of times. It's apparently why he was transferred to BCCH in the first place. What happened to all those poppies and the capsules at the factory? We hacked the records of Tokugawa Shipping Company. Not long after we left, a convoy of 20 trucks was sent over to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. They just moved the operation somewhere else. They'll have cleaned out every last piece of evidence. Shit. The capsules were sold to users directly through BCCH's pharmacy. 70% of the outpatients who were purchased from the pharmacy over the last several months are known drug users. Dewormer? You should get a rewormer. Rewormer? I hardly even know her. You know, because worms. Good that little kitty is clean. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a sweet baby right there. Oh. I will ask if you can post a picture of this tiny baby, and put it into my pets chat in my Discord. If you could, I will look at this tiny child. They didn't leave records of transactions. Users would be paying by wiring money to a bank account Hojo and Yoshida had prepared for under false names. No one at the hospital would suspect anything, and they could do it all themselves. How much of AP does Tokugawa control? Gates and Tokugawa had been in on it from the beginning. They must control virtually everyone in AP, not to mention Redwood. I got the results from that blood analysis, by the way. Thank you. I didn't know how far. Oh my goodness, Josie! Hello! Good evening, and welcome to the Sandwichard experience. We're in the middle of this cool investigation. We're looking at this murder, you know. Sorry, I had to put on a lovely song for, of course, what's happening next. What's happening next is naturally. Oh no. It's gonna get clipped and people are gonna think, oh man, Richard's gonna eat brains. Look!
His video content is interesting at best.
And by it, I mean, I want to suck your penis.
There's no P.
There's no P. Yes. Bring on the PP. Can you give us an example of something that isn't a sandwich? You know the everything bagel? Imagine if there was nothing.
Follow and subscribe today. This is gonna be your 9/11. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
It's free real estate.
Welcome to the Sandwichard experience. Oh, that's I would hate to get face hugged. Oh my goodness, that would be a absolute. You ready? You ready? I played Alien Isolation in VR back a couple Halloweens ago. I would die, I think. Like, I can't do that and have it like, you know, like, if I was in my VR headset and I have an alien not 15 feet away from me, like, I don't want to get face hugged too. That is my worst nightmare. That is my absolute worst nightmare. VR makes things so. The craziest thing about that is the alien doesn't come out at all until a certain point in a certain room, and I didn't realize it was that point in that room until I hit a button and went, "Oh shit, here it is." And I played for like an hour and a half with no alien in the game, thinking, fuck, this thing is going to come out of nowhere. I'm going to get killed. And I know it wasn't there. And I couldn't get that out of my head because of how real everything looked in VR. That port for VR is fucking incredible. For a little while, I just stared out one of the windows, like looking at the planet below swirl. Like, the art design, the environment design does such a good job at conveying everything that needs to be about the Nostromo and the not Nostromo that you're on before. Like, it's lovely. It's crazy. Something that in VR sounds like a nightmare. It was. Hiding from androids was fun. It was. I had to be in the vents a lot. You know, like they just snap on you and look and lock on with their eyes, and I'm like, oh, this is terrible. I don't like that. No, thank you. When something locks eyes with you that you cannot discern like what it is, or even if you can, like I've made eye contact with like deer in the woods and stuff. Like when something makes eye contact with you, like the enormity of their existence is put upon you at once, I think. So like when you look at a deer, when you look at an android, I feel the bottom of my stomach drop out the same way. I don't think the deer's gonna hurt me, but I know the android. You're right. You're right. I'll play peekaboo with you, Dip. Ready? Ooh, peekaboo. Ooh. Hey, we can never see the haters. No haters here. Never. Oh. What is in human resources? A literary machination string. I'm gonna have to Google this. Or hold on. I'll put gnomes on. Hey. What were you? Super well-written, text-based RPG. Ooh, and it just came out 2 weeks ago. You have acquired clinically depressed. Stop throwing wieners at me. I know this mental health nonsense you keep talking about is a big deal, but you've got to get it together and take action somehow. You can't just keep using mood swings as an excuse to escape responsibility. That choice will get you nowhere. You have acquired clinically depressed. You brace yourself as the woman prepares to deliver her most frequent yet most frustrating spiel. You could probably repeat it word for word if you were ever held at gunpoint. Is it like a roguelite? Like in a way that text adventures like World of Horror would be? Or is this a full RPG? Versus okay. All right. I'll actually have to pull this up on Steam. Proper Steam, not just on my...
Allow me to welcome you to the Smyrna Corp family. All we need is a signature and blood sample to finalize your contract.
And blood
Can't spell
sample.
NDA without DNA. Now,
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you must be a little intimidated.
Just a tad.
But rest assured, you've made a great decision by joining Smyrna Corp. You'll join a team of passionate professionals.
With all due respect, get drinked, nerd.
Work with industry-leading technology. Explore a vast, newly renovated office. Enjoy generous dental benefits. And much, much more. So, what are you waiting for?
All right. All right. I think I'm gonna check that out. Thank you. Let me grab. And get the demo because I can always check that one out at some point. That's sick. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that. What did I do? What did I do to deserve that? What did I ever do?
Do it.
Excusez-moi? Anyway, Jose, I hope your stream was going fantastic. I hope the rest of your night goes fantastic. If you gotta go do anything before you get out of here, make sure you go and follow Jose before anybody leaves. Go and hit that follow button, please. It was up there before, but I'm saying it now. Make sure you go do. Bite you. And
Thanks.
if you gotta go, grab something to eat, pet your dog, absolutely go take care of any of that. I do love Booster. Booster is one of the best things that we ever made on this. I love Booster. We were talking about stream memes or whatever. Was Booster my first stream meme? I guess I have a bunch of them. Ricky.
Ayo Rimki Marmtim Lomus Balms.
It's everyone's scared shitless. This is Tokugawa we're dealing with. Tell me about the blood dialysis.
例の白い血液の分析結果はビクトルが分析結果を残していたよ。やはり
Your ass emotes? Hold on, where's my jackass emote?
現在人工血液には3タイプあるらしい。待ってくれ。メモ。
Oh, I only have the panini emote. It's not jackass.
化合物を主原料とした第一世代の人工血液。次に人間のヘモグロビンを遺伝子操作して作られる粉末タイプの第二世代人工ヘモグロビン。最後に今世紀に開発された完全に人工合成された第三世代人工血球の3つ。
100% blood?
白い赤血球の特徴を持つタイプは第一世代だけらしい。
100% synthetic blood. Prohibited for use by the general public. Yeah, it's going.
許可が許されているのは一時的な血液の呼吸を必要とする群や AP に限られるらしい。
Those are 2 whole ass. That is cheeked up on like on a Tuesday morning. How? Double cheeked up. They're tumbling that whole tush.
しかし、奴の使用している血液タイプと同じものであるということは言えるわけだ。
The analgesic effects of the drug. Mayor Lewis has pants that are like that? Hospitalized under a false name. The story about him having gone to pick up some EMPS chips was bullshit. So yeah, Redwood's been involved the whole time. Duh. He probably hasn't fully recovered in just a short amount of time. Any idea what happened to Dave? Meryl looked into it. She found Dave's blood all over Redwood's Goddard. They had to have carried Dave's body away in the EMPS. Where do you think they took him? Definitely not somewhere around the BCP. Real question is, why would they want to hide his body? Do you think I'm safe? Have they caught on to what I'm doing? Whoa! Thank you for lurking, AJ. Things went too well. What kind of pasta are you making? I'll eat pasta. They may plan to get rid of you some other way. Well, that doesn't cause suspicion. I gave your gun to Karen. Karen has my gun? I got it off the chief. He said it was all right. I just went and grabbed it. He doesn't know anything about it. Yeah! He went and stole a police officer's gun from another police officer, but he did steal a police officer's gun. This is why Ed is a good guy. Those busy hands have gotten worse. But not as busy as yours. Yeah, you're the one trying to touch Karen Hojo. An unmarried woman, by the way. Wonder if me and Karen are safe. I doubt that the BBC are working with them. I wouldn't have given her your gun if I had any reason to think otherwise. This is a trap? This is a trap. This is being a trap. Why are you being so indirect? You're terrestrial, meaning your trial would be taking place on home. You're not a beyond, so you can't be tried here. Use that lie detector that analyzes a person's P300 brainwaves on trials on home. You're probably afraid you'd expose everything. Yeah, they broadcast out, oh, they're doing this, and since they'd be able to read brainwaves and probably get images directly, like, from there, they'd see, oh, this was Poppy's, and oh, this was all narc, and then they switched it out, and that was wrong. They would expose everything. You testify immediately. They have physical evidence, circumstantial evidence, and witnesses. They got a VRE too. Oh.
潜入した時撮ったお前の映像と北条の映像をうまく合成している。このまま奴らの思うがままか。
They edited footage. I talk about the power of editing all the time.
一つはそれは北条の死体だよ。ジョナサン、死体は嘘をつかない。いくら細工してもな。
What about it?
北条の解剖所見はそれが妙なんだ。石田の時と同じく BCP での解剖は行われていない。なぜか BCCH の病理へ回されている。また BCCH か。
BCCH is where they got to watch them all. The people that he needed to.
気になることって？北条の死体には確かに生活反応もあり、死亡時刻は4時間前だったが、死因や遺体状態がおかしいと言っていた。どういうふうに？
どういう？
石田の時と同じく殺しのサインとなる皮下出血や防御層がどこにも見つからない。それに銃弾が必ずしも致命傷ではないようだ。死因は別にあると言っていた。死因は別にある？それからあの死亡推定時刻も怪しいらしい。通常4時間も経つと小さな筋肉が硬直していないとおかしいらしい。ビクトルは死体の VTR を見ただけだが、銃弾が撃ち込まれた時にはすでに脳死状態にあった形跡が見られたらしい。脳死状態だって？脳死体の生命機能を維持するために使用される薬品による兆候があったというんだ。
Biomore, just like Big Boss's fake body, which was actually solid as Snake, meaning Big Boss died 3 times and did not die.
それじゃあ北条はずっと
3 times. He had Venom get killed in Outer Heaven. He didn't die in Zanzibar Land. He survived that. Solidus's body was destroyed in Metal Gear Solid 4. That wasn't Big Boss, so that was 3 times that he did not die. And then, I mean, he finally died at the end of the game fully, like finally 100%, but Big Boss died 4 times. Big Boss died at least 4 times. Actually, Big Boss almost died on the helicopter when it exploded. He was dead, and then they shocked him, and then they put him in a coma, and then they waited for him to be able to wake up properly. And in the meantime, we, as the medic, were then turned into Venom, the body double, to protect Big Boss in the event of something happening that happened eventually when they attacked the hospital. Anyway. Big Boss dies, or nearly dies, so many times. Oh my god. So, does the time that he, in Metal Gear Solid 3, right, when he sees the sorrow, like that's a time I think he just about died. Like he gets back up, but like I think these all like what count. Fake death is like a big part of Metal Gear. Oh. People don't actually die. Look at Liquid.
以前に殺されていたというのか。ああ、そういうことになるな。脳死体を使ったトリックだ。
Bastards. Bastards set me up.
ビクトルと連絡は取れないのか。
I love this shot, honestly. Hold on.
BCCH へ出かけたまま帰らないんだ。連絡もない。何かあったに違いない。じいさん無茶しやがって。いいか、ジョナサン。
Save myself a screenshot so I can cut this out, use it as a scene, and then have one be codec and have one also be this where I'm talking to Ed. But maybe I have... Maybe I use it as like a pre or a BRB screen. And I have Kendra redraw Jonathan, or like to look more like me instead. That could be good. That could be fun. That could be something. Yeah, we're going to BCCH. これ。
父の本当の死因を知りたいもの。私、そんなに長く生きられないの。だから時間を無駄にしたくない。
カレン。
あなたと一緒にいたいの。母の分まで。それに BCCH は私詳しいのよ。3日に一度は通ってるから案内できる。ジョナサン、
大丈夫なのか？体の具合良くないんだろう。
I want to be with you for mom. No. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't date this man. You already got told that he wasn't good to your mom. It's gonna be hard. I mean, I guess you could just pay for everything. No, 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 this could be your daughter, Jonathan.
悪くなっても大丈夫。病院へ行くんですもの。ね、ジョナサン。
納得いく説明だ。わかった。
Don't tell her to come along. She is going to become a target. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. What chapter are we on? Chapter 4? Let's see. Before we end the night, let's see. Act 4, Oregon. Okay. So then we're good to stop right here. So Act 4 is coming up next week. Act 3 seems to go on for a while, but I guess I yapped for a bunch of it. Plus I got arrested. Had that whole thing happen. I don't want to stop though. Like, I would like to be able to sleep. I need the rest. Like, since I've been sick and I've been streaming the last couple hours. I've started even late. Like, I want to be here. I want to hang out. Like, I probably should go to bed for my health because I have been sick for the last number of weeks, it seems. So if we can do that, we'll get out of here. We'll have a good night somewhere else. We'll take our fantastical channel, the love that we've been sharing tonight. We'll go and spread it with somebody else. I do believe. I do think. And I do thank you for being here tonight. The world is a better place with you in it, and I appreciate every minute that you spend here on the Sandwichard experience. Go say hi to Eric. Oh, excellent. Anyway, the rest of the week is going to be Circle of the Moon on Tuesday. I think I have my excuse me. Nope, that's not it. Remember when I played that? Wow. Where are we? We're in the middle of, well, this is an old one. We're in the middle of Circle of the Moon. I think this week I should be beating Circle of the Moon. I want to say I have a I have a couple bosses left to do. I don't think it should take me the whole stream. And if it does, that's excellent. Because I know I'm real close to the end of Castlevania. Couple more bosses navigating around, fighting Dracula, and that should really be, like, I want to say an hour and a half. Considering, like, how I've been moving through the castle, like, the game's not long. It's relatively easy, especially when you know how to, cheat and and get extra items and things for a bunch of different reasons and whatever I did things for, That's why I play Castlevania. I like to break these games wide open because I respect them so much that I want them to give me all of the possibilities that they, have. Because I want to see everything in these games. I don't know. You want to go say hi to our friend Necrogy? I'll go say hi to Necrogy. God, it's been lovely playing games with you and talking and hanging out. Wednesday we're playing Borderlands 3. Join us for that as we move closer and closer to the end of it. Maybe it's another stream or two. I want to do the DLC, but I don't know how Kendra's going to feel about it, so we might not do that so we can go and play something else that's going to be more fun. And then on Friday on Thursday we're playing Monster Hunter. I think we're playing Monster Hunter. If we're not, maybe I'll stream this week anyway and do some of the Devil because I am so terribly interested in that game. I cannot wait for more of that game. I'm going to feel a lot of things. I've read some things about the writing of the Devil, and I've been happy to see what I got so far. Anyway, Friday we're continuing Nier. We almost have all the weapons, luckily. I have a couple more side quests to do. Like, I think I have all the weapons that are, like, from Grounding in the World. Like, so we need just do side quests, and then I got all the weapons, and then we continue on. Because if I can get most of them on this first run through, this first go around, like, that means I can beeline, like, straight to, like, the cool quests, the things I want to do, and I don't know, patience be damned. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun playing Nier, and I think we're gonna keep enjoying it. Absolutely, I think we're gonna keep enjoying it. Take this sub only message. If you're a sub, or not a sub, that's okay. If you want to be a sub, you should sub to the Sandwichard before you go. And if you haven't followed yet, please also be here on the Sandwichard experience. Follow before you go. We're gonna go say hi to Nick or G in a sec. Stay healthy, be well, kill Yoda. Thank you for another fantastical stream. Thank you for a great night on the Sandwichard experience tonight. And stay hungry, my friends. Oh, stay hungry.